Hello and welcome to ARKS Lounge. It's been a while since the last time. Yui is throwing us through a loop.
Hey buddy, hope you're doing well.
Chat. No. Yeah, it's a little bit chaotic today. Like half of my setup from last time is broken.
Usual OBS things.
Yes, we love it. Not. Okay. How is everybody doing? Yes. If the music is too loud or anything, feel free to say something, because I haven't run a test. Hi Redmud, hi Hermit, and Arkuma and everyone. God, it's been so long. Hope everybody has had a great October. I've been doing almost literally anything but playing PSO2 this month.
You mean there are other games apart from PSO2?
Crazy, I know.
Yeah?
Yeah, first the new Digimon game came out, which I played until I got all the trophies. Now I'm waiting for DLC. Then before I was even done with that, the new Pokemon game came out. So I'm like, oh well, fine. I didn't want to play PSO2 this month anyway. Okay. What have you been up to recently, Sky?
Well, number one on the agenda is packing for my trip. If anyone doesn't know, basically, on Saturday, I am going to Japan for 2 weeks, so I've been frantically packing for that and trying to fit as much Phantasy Star stuff into the itinerary as possible. Which,
nice.
You know, we'll get to, but yeah, hoping to go to the merch shops and everything while I'm there. Also, apart from that, just playing stuff on stream as usual. Quite a bit of PSO and PSU for the Halloween events recently, and a bit of Phantasy Star 4 as well. You know, finished that, so...
Nice. Yeah, hopefully you managed to actually get some PSO merch from that pop-up store that they made.
I hope so. I mean, I get there literally on the last day of it, so
yeah.
I'm hoping there's stuff left. Yeah, I think my plan is to basically buy out the shop if there's anything left.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you return broke. Or not at all.
I mean, I'm returning home broke anyway, but that's going to happen.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Ratmoot.
In case you get like the last thing of something, you'll have to play like the red drop sound effect at the cashier.
Oh yeah.
Be fun. I also saw you finished Phantasy Star 4 recently.
I did.
How was that?
It might be my favourite Phantasy Star game.
Wow.
Yeah, it really surprised me. So PSO has always been by far my favourite, as in PSO 1. Yeah, Phantasy Star 4 is amazing. It really holds up really well. It's just really, really strong story. All the cast are really likeable in it. Very impactful story as well. You know, everyone who thinks that, you know, Final Fantasy VII was first with major character deaths, go and play the classic Phantasy Star games. But yeah, just a really, really strong story.
I mean, there's a lot of JRPGs with major character deaths before Final Fantasy VII. I think Final Fantasy VII was just like the first JRPG that most people have actually played.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, it was mine, so...
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
And the story of 4 is just really, really strong. It ties the classic games together really well. And I think because I'd played PSO 2 and the later games before it, it was kind of cool to see some of the stuff that appears in later games showing up in this game.
Yeah. I watched
the final boss.
I watched your video before the stream, and
Okay.
I noticed how you said like, oh, Phantasy Star 4 takes place before 3 and after 2. I'm like, so just like PSO.
Yep. Exactly the same. Yeah, it's weird how that worked out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 4 it's a really strong game. If you haven't played it out, I would encourage going and trying it out if you can find it anywhere, because it's a pain to actually find now. I think it might be on Switch, maybe on the Switch Online.
I'm not
if
sure.
it's not there, then I don't know, because the Mega Drive and Genesis collection is no longer viable.
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
I played the original version, Cerulean. I wanted to play it as it was, so I know there are translation patches for most of the classic games, some of which need them. 4, though, I feel the dialogue holds up pretty well.
Yeah, I remember trying to play it on like one of those online emulators where you don't have to do anything, because I was bored during class. And I found the banter between some of the characters at the start really cool. Though, as someone who plays the later games, I'm like, so, oh, you're joking about owing 100 meseta? It's like nothing.
Yeah, it's like a running gag at the beginning of the game, where basically anything that Alice does for anyone, she always wants money for it.
Yeah.
It's really charming, honestly, just seeing like the dynamic between all the characters, and there's loads of dialogue between them as well that kind of builds up the relationships between them.
Yeah.
Which I think makes some of the later story events a lot more impactful because of that.
Yeah. There's like this one quote that really stuck with me when it comes to story writing, is that if you want to make the player or whatever care about a character's plight, you first need to have the player laugh with the characters, or like along the characters. So yeah, I could imagine how certain events would impact the player.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, so like the light-hearted stuff early on. There's like a running joke in it as well about how Alice might be quite promiscuous. It sort of it skirts around it, but yeah, it's sort of implied that maybe she's not picky about people. That's it.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah, just quickly, Sega, re-release the classic games. We need to play them.
Yes. Literally leaving money on the floor by not re-releasing them.
It is free money.
Yes. I should probably share the link for the stream on social media. Let's see, how do I get that?
I did my contribution. I retweeted it.
Nice. Copy. Well. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing. Yeah?
I was going to say that the plan now is to try and finish all the other Phantasy Star games that I haven't got to yet. So I want to do Nova because I've never played that. And I also want to try and do some of the weird like text adventures that released on the Mega Drive as well. So try and chase down translation patches for those as well.
Yeah, it's always like impressive looking at certain franchises that are like most popular in Japan. How many obscure games there are. Like, oh, did you know there was a Digimon game called Digimon Typing? Like, a typing adventure that like never came out outside of Japan. Like, cool, thanks.
It's always the case, isn't it? It's always ones that just never release outside Japan.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of those for Phantasy Star.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Probably looked weird for a second. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of the new Digimon game. We've been waiting for it for like 8 years. Because like originally it was meant to come out like way earlier. Like the PS4 was still relevant. when they first announced it. They were like, "Oh, we're not gonna make a game for the Vita. This time we're gonna make it for a home console, for the PS4."
Okay.
And then COVID happened, and then everything got delayed by like 3 years. But it finally came out, and it's pretty good. I think some people are glazing it a little bit too much, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I have very little experience with anything Digimon really. Like I said, I think I've only played the first Digimon World, which probably ages me quite a bit.
Yeah, it aged like milk or like fine wine, depending on who you ask. Okay, let's see. Links are posted.
I've just seen the comment from Hermit just saying that there's a good chance that they might bring back the old Phantasy stars now that SEGA are bringing back some old IPs. I think there's a chance that. I mean, obviously they've done it with Shinobi. We know they are doing it for some other games as well, which we'll get onto a bit later.
Yeah. It would definitely be nice if they just released a proper collection, especially since consoles these days are like so backwards compatible. There's like you release it once at this point and it's always available, so just do it. I don't know. It's weird that they're not doing it.
I'm assuming because obviously they were all released on the Steam and various consoles in the Genesis Mega Drive collection. I'm assuming there's be some reason that they took them down, whether it was licensing or something. No idea, but there must be a reason they took them down, unless they were planning to reintegrate them into like a subscription package or something. Which wouldn't surprise me. Hopefully not, but we'll see.
Okay, so I would say we can go to recent events. Oop. So recently there has been a job listing for Business Division 3, and a lot of people have been speculating like, oh wow, is this PSO3? Is it PSO3? Is NGS finally dying? But no, if you like actually read the job listing, it's like for Unreal Engine 5 animator or something like that. So it's like probably for a Hatsune Miku project or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be for. I mean, it's interesting that it is the same team. I mean, you know, there's always the slight possibility they could use Unreal for a future Phantasy Star game. I think it's unlikely, but
yeah.
I'm trying what else it could be. The only other thing I could think it could be maybe is they were doing a remake of Crazy Taxi, I believe, which I think is online. So unless it's something to do with that.
Yeah, I think like people are a little bit like confused because Business Division 3 does not equal Phantasy Star Crew. Phantasy Star Crew is a subdivision of Business Division 3.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably causing a little bit unnecessary confusion for people. And but also the fact that Kimura is so involved in all of these super games probably doesn't help. It's like he's meant to be the series director for NGS, but like he's never around, always doing something else.
You think that would be a slight problem for NGS, wouldn't you? If the series director just isn't there a lot of the time.
Which probably explains some of the problems the game is suffering from.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to maintain huge amounts of copium and hope that it is a Phantasy Star project, but yeah, I think with it being Unreal, just throw it off a little bit.
Yeah. There's one thing that kind of made me think about maybe it's a Phantasy Star project after all, because recently, like during the headline, there has been this whole PSO commemorative video, and PSU and other spin-offs were conspicuously missing, and people are saying like, oh, it's because Sega sees PSU and PSO as separate things. And that's a valid explanation. But the problem is, from our point of view, it kind of isn't separate, because one replaces the other. They're never around like both at the same time. So I was thinking, like, what if they're making a PSU 2 and they plan to have both games run at the same time, and then when one game has a dud month, the other one has a content month, and then they keep swapping around.
I mean, I would be down for a PSU 2, you know, if anything, just to bring the Beast Girls back, bring back Beasts.
Yeah.
But I think it's a weird one, because this 25th anniversary, by the games they've included in it, it is very clear that they are only targeting it at the games that are called Phantasy Star Online. So, you know, PSO, PSO2, PSO2
Yeah.
NGS. But yeah, I get what you mean. It is weird, because when PSU released, it essentially replaced PSO BB. I know they did kind of run simultaneously for a little bit.
Yeah.
It more or less replaced PSO.
Yeah.
So it is kind of a weird position to take. There's also even weirder things in that games like Phantasy Star Zero do link to PSO in terms of the lore.
Yeah.
But aren't treated as Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah, same with Phantasy Star Nova. That was like a midquel for PSO2. And then you have PSO2 ES, which has online in name and wasn't featured. So, I don't know. It felt weird going... Yeah. It felt a little bit weird seeing the video and like, we just skipped 12 years, didn't we?
It kind of makes you realize how long PSO2 was around as well. If you think about it, that in 25 years, we've only had, for the online games at least, for the named online ones, we've only had 3.
Yeah.
I know we've had PSO Episode 3 and things like that as well that kind of splits it up a bit, but fundamentally it's still PSO 1.
Oh yeah, PSO Episode 3 was also not featured, was it?
I suppose that they thought, well, we referenced it in Line Strike, that's enough for 25 years. Also, Play Ep 3 is good. It doesn't suck.
I feel like people are just like put off by the gameplay, which I guess is fair, but I don't know. It's like the canonical ending to the story, so...
Yeah. Yeah, there was also no mention of PSO2 ES, was there?
No.
Which is odd, given how much merch Jin gets.
Yeah. Idola was also not featured, even though it's like implied that it takes place like 1,000 years after PSO2.
Okay.
Or whatever. Yeah, there's been a lot of... Maybe they were thinking, like, with global players in mind, it would be weird to show off a bunch of games we never played.
Yeah.
Like, officially never played. I don't know.
Then having said that, we got Nagisa in Line Strike recently, didn't we?
Yeah.
So...
And I mean,
yeah, it's weird.
Jenna keeps getting stuff all the time.
I do need to rewatch that video they did, though, because I said this to you, but the whole new world, it didn't sound the same to me. I don't know if it's like a new recording of it or something, but it sounded a bit off to me. I need to listen to it again. So I don't know if they did re-record it or not.
No, Zero. Really cutting a lot of tiles from the timeline for no reason. Yeah. I mean, I get that they probably wanted to focus on online stuff, but it feels like you're ignoring a good chunk of this series' history. And especially with...
It's a common thing.
Yeah, and especially with, like, PSU. Like, if you ignore PSU, then the jump from PSO to PSO2 doesn't make that much sense. Because, like, PSO2 is PSU2 in all but name.
Yeah, there's a lot more similarities, for sure, between PSU and PSO2.
Yeah. To the point where it's like, I'm not even sure what really differentiates what differences these franchises have, because like, oh, if PSO only takes place on one planet, well, PSO2 kind of doesn't follow that. If PSU is the franchise that focuses on multiple planets, then well, PSO2 also did that, so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, other recent events. The poor Chrono got hacked twice recently. Bro is not having a good week. So
See, I actually didn't realize it was twice. I knew he got hacked once, but I didn't know there'd been a second hack.
I mean, you probably wondered why the group chat we made for ARKS launch had a notification, but like no message in it. I asked him like, hey, did you send a message? And he was like, oh, my Discord got hacked, but it's fixed now.
Okay.
So
his YouTube channel and his Discord got hacked.
Yeah.
Wow.
So general PSA, guys, watch out what links you clicked on, because some people will mask legitimate looking links as phishing links. They get your cookies, log into your YouTube account, and then start promoting crypto shit, which is not very productive.
Yeah, that's the one I noticed, where his entire account had just turned into a crypto account.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's back.
I know he was talking to YouTube about it, wasn't he, to try and get it reinstated?
Oh, the account is back. But it's still just crypto stuff.
Huh. Yeah, hopefully he hasn't lost all his videos. I mean, I would imagine he's probably backed stuff up. Yeah, I would hope he's backed stuff up.
Okay, so the live streams got nuked, the VODs, and the homepage is still unchanged.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is like, it probably happened today that he got his account back, and he hasn't fixed anything yet.
It's quite a long time though, really, isn't it? Because was it last week or the week before that he got hacked?
I think so, yeah. The latest video on his channel is like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It's a long time, really, just to get your account details back.
Yeah, and I imagine it's probably like super awful for him, because he did mention he wanted to do a lot of Blue Protocol videos, and
okay.
especially since the game launched, so it's hype week.
Yeah, they sort of missed that now.
Yeah, it's probably sucks.
Yeah, it just shows that it doesn't matter how big your channel is or anything. It just anyone on YouTube gets targeted by it. I've seen quite a few people I follow get targeted by it previously, so
yeah, I know.
Just be careful.
I kind of understand when they target like bigger accounts, because you want your scam to be visible to as many people as possible. But like smaller accounts, like Chrono barely passed 10k this year, so like, what's the point of that?
Yeah. I think it's probably the case of, I'm guessing that they probably just target loads and loads of accounts until they find one that they're lucky enough to get into.
I don't know. I'm kind of tired of this whole crypto shtick anyway.
I think I was tired of it when it started, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully this won't happen again. And like I said, please be careful what kind of links you click on. You never know what happens. I also saw like phishing emails that were pretending to be Microsoft, but if you look at the email address, it's like RN next to each other, so it looks like an M.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, people are sneaky with this stuff. Has there been any other?
It extends to things like X as well. So I don't know if you're the same, but I get quite a lot of DMs from people claiming to be able to like boost my channel and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and then they go straight in the bin.
Or the good old Discord scam where somebody DMs you like, "Hey, can you play the game I created?" And you know this person for like a year, and you know they're not making a game, so it's like, what are you up to? Okay. I would say that's all for recent events. Okay, now let's go to headline recap. Nice. So, the new Extra Duel was showcased and it already released. Have you tried it?
Not yet, no. I was streaming yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to try it yesterday, and I haven't really been on NGS much yesterday, so no chance to try it yet.
Yeah, I only did the first stage. I also find it interesting that they're calling it stages now instead of depths. I guess they only did depths for Masquerader because it's like reminiscent to the PSO2 Masquerader.
Yeah, just a little callback to PSO2.
Yeah. And I do find it cool that they allow you to play any stage you like. So you don't have to go through 100 of them if you come late. And it also makes sense because every stage has a different boss enemy.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of diversity there.
Am I right in thinking that they're all high enemies?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did see that one of them was, I think, is it high Max Vang?
Yeah.
And that annoys me because I really don't like fighting the normal Max Vang, so I know I'm gonna have issues with that.
I wonder how they changed his fight because, like, Rasetsu is still Rasetsu. I hate him. He attacks. He constantly misses with his attacks, which is just so annoying. It's like
you try fishing for counters and can't get them because he misses.
Yeah. Stop throwing toxic spikes behind me. I'm not going there. I'm right here. Yeah. Yeah, I did hear that Wang is a little bit tanky at stage 5.
Okay.
Rank 5, not stage 5. He's stage 2. But yeah, I haven't tried him yet. I'm gonna do it later today. I figured might as well do it like once a day, and then I'm gonna probably upload the clear video tomorrow. But yeah, looking forward to whatever is planned for the final few stages. Though I don't know if we're gonna get 10 stages like with Masquerader or if they're planning to do more.
Yeah. I mean, surely Agni would be a good choice for the final stage, I would imagine.
I would imagine too, yeah. Also, weirdly enough, there's like no unique loot to this extra duel so far. It's dropping Groutria, but this is just a first time clear bonus. So maybe later stages will drop it more often.
I don't mind that honestly because, like, for me, I'm not a huge lover of the dual quests anywhere, any of them. Masquerade I don't mind, but the other ones I can take or leave. So I don't really mind. There's no unique loot from it.
Oh, apparently they drop rings, so that makes sense, yeah. Because that was something I wanted to talk about later. That so far the rings are only available from limited time content, which is a little bit concerning. Because in PSO2, a lot of the items that summoner required for min-maxing, it was tied to limited time content. And now that the game has no live service elements, summoner on GP is a little bit screwed. On global, it's much more playable because we actually got an exchange shop for summoner.
Okay, cool.
But that's also like so weird. Like, why do we have something that JP doesn't have? That's
it's interesting with the rings as well, just because of how rare they are as well. So putting them in LTQs, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
But I've had one drop so far, and I sold it just because I was absolutely broke.
I have 0 rings dropped so far.
Okay.
I bought the mobbing one because it was cheap, like 5 mil or something. But the other ones, yeah, I wish I had them, but they're even if I had them, they're like too expensive right now for me to keep them.
Don't feel like spending 20 million and then getting several duplicates of it.
Yeah. Stop. New line strike cards. This is probably like in preparation for the upcoming ARKS Friendship Caravan. This time they focus on a bunch of various NGS characters and PSO2 characters again, using anniversary art, which I find very, very interesting. Because like characters like Garora, Zafeto, and Crawford, it never had like proper artworks. So now with Crawford, especially, we see that they're using the collaboration artwork that we had with what was the collaboration for it? It's on the end of my tongue.
Can't remember now.
I'm sure Homika is gonna say it in chat because I know it's a franchise they care about. Code Geass, thank you. Yeah, so that's where his artwork came from, and then
fair enough.
And the artwork for Faria and Kanui is also from the anniversary we had with the maid outfit. They even have maid-themed passive abilities, which is cool.
Yeah, was it the Kanui one where its ability is something like serve omurice?
Yeah. When I was watching the headline, I'm like, who let Kanui cook? Because her ability is just called cooking.
Yeah.
I do wonder what the others have as an abilities. They didn't go too into detail this time. I think we only saw like 4 cards out of 12. And one of them is Crawford, which we already got previously. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they kind of like glanced over it pretty quickly, didn't they? It wasn't really a major update, I suppose. But it's nice to see them still supporting Line Strike and giving it new cards.
I know that my lack of English slang is showing, Winks. You don't need to point it out. But yeah, I expected this month to be pretty much a non-month in terms of content, because I looked at the roadmap and I'm like, oh, there's really not much left. And yeah, Big Bang Scratch Gold. I feel like they only release those gold scratches when there's like very little to do in the game.
Yeah, it's like, here, distract yourself with this.
Yeah. Like, oh, people are probably gonna skip this month. Time to release the campaign that can net you 10 million meseta if you're lucky. Yeah,
I suppose it's a good strat, isn't it? You know, if it is a quieter month for content.
Yeah.
Doing that, let's build up some meseta, I guess, while you're waiting.
Yeah. I would imagine it's probably like also to not cause a lot of inflation. Like, oh, when most people aren't playing, that's when we're gonna drop all the lucrative stuff.
Yeah. I will say as well, for me, I'm totally fine with November being a lull month because I'll miss half of it anyway.
Yeah.
So just save all the good stuff for December.
Stellar Grace almost forgotten. Not almost. It's actually forgotten. At least the regular Stellar Grace. I don't think we had the regular Stellar Grace in like 3 years at this point.
It's all weird, isn't it? Because they added it and then it's just never been back.
Yeah. And it's especially annoying because there's titles tied to it. And people are not getting the titles. We keep getting seasonal Stellar Graces, but they don't count for the title, so...
Yeah. Nice of them to give you a title that you just can't get now.
Yeah, very nice. When people start to do it in number months. Any theories on what we're likely to get next year beyond the things we know already? So I think next year it's like quite obvious we're gonna get a new story update, like proper story update, chapter 8. We're gonna have a PSU 20th anniversary and PSO2 14th anniversary.
Yes, it will be. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, since it's going to be a year-long NGS anniversary, since it's the 5th year, I would imagine there's probably going to be some big collaborations. And since it's already a big year, maybe they're also plan on making NGS Episode 2 like a proper refresh. Because recently I looked at the Steam charts around the time version 2 launched, and the concurrent player count actually did like double in the month where version 2 launched. So this,
Oh yeah, they went by a lot.
even though the rebrand was like very half-hearted, it still worked. So if they do like an episode 2 refresh properly, I would imagine it would probably bring back a lot of people back to the game.
I mean, I think the game's never going to be a game that's got a huge population, but I think if they do a big update, like an episode 2, that's going to be the content that does bring people back for the most part.
Yeah.
I think honestly it's the story update that's going to bring a lot of people back, because a lot of people have just been waiting for something major with story.
Yeah. And it would also, speaking of story, it would also be nice if for episode 2 they kind of changed their policy for story. And I'm already noticing that they're like sort of backing away from their original plan that story is mandatory. Because like in order to fight Vile, you didn't need to do chapter 7. And the story also like doesn't have a story version of Vile, which is also very interesting. It's starting to become more reminiscent of the Battleboard era of PSO2, when there was no story version of story fights, and you had to actually do the urgent quest to get the story cutscene for the urgent quest. So, who knows, maybe they're like experimenting more with the story and go into a direction where we can make more story content and keep it non-mandatory, so people who don't care about the story can just ignore it.
Yeah, I think story should be one of those things where I don't feel that you should have to do story if you don't want to engage with it, but it is nice to have it there for the players who want to experience it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the older Phantasy Star games in particular were very story driven.
Yeah.
So I feel it's important for people who play those games to be able to experience the story and have fun with it. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who just want to go on and kill stuff.
Yeah. And I also wonder how that impacts like new players. Because obviously you need to play it at least till you start chapter 6 to unlock everything. Yeah. So I do wonder if like the story being mandatory is scaring some people away.
Possibly.
But it's also weird because like Final Fantasy XIV has also that issue. And I would argue even worse, because like the base game story had like other voice actors that weren't as good, and a lot of the cutscenes weren't voiced, which is very jarring.
Yeah.
So, but like somehow that game doesn't really have a problem with people quitting over story, or at least I don't hear about it. Maybe there's a lot of people who do.
Just responding to Draken in chat. The story updates, Drac. So I know they've been doing the mini episodes recently. The last one was actually really interesting.
Yeah,
I will say that I actually really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I also before that story update, I was under the impression that Manon was special and that she refused to keep working for Zepheto and had that overboost ability. But it turns out she isn't special. There were others like her. She just survived. So that was an interesting world building aspect. I also liked how the story told you to do Nameless City and Lucille. It's like one day where Nameless City was actually full without a campaign going on.
Yeah, I think it would have been better timed if they'd have timed it with an update to Nameless City. That would have been better, I think.
Yeah, I would imagine. Or like in general, I wish the story kind of asked us to do gameplay content in general more often.
Yeah. It does kind of feel a bit like, go to this place and see a cutscene. Go to this place, see a cutscene.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have some more tasks, like, go and kill this boss, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, just break it up a little bit. I don't want it to go back to how the matterboard was, because I think that was a bit too far in that direction. Where it was literally, go and find this item from this enemy.
Yeah, the matterboard was too much. But like, the idea was sound, but the execution was a little bit like... Especially since, if I understand it correctly, the first iteration of matterboard actually like required you to get red drops, which weren't guaranteed.
Yeah, I can't remember now. It's been so long since I did it, but I know there were certain nodes where you had to farm for like a specific item from certain enemies, and it could take a while sometimes if it didn't drop.
Yeah.
Then you might have 3 or 4 of those nodes before you get any more story.
Yeah. They seem to be hitting a better stride with the writing quality. Yeah, that's also true. I feel like the mini episode, especially with like some exceptions, were pretty decent so far. And if they keep going in this direction, where we keep getting like a small update every 2 months, that is like pretty decent. I really wouldn't mind if they just keep doing that forever. But we'll have to see if they actually do that. Worst case scenario, we get another episode, another chapter 7, where we get front loaded with a bunch of stuff and then nothing for 8 months.
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
Yeah, let's not do that again. Exactly. Especially since chapter 7 came after chapter 6, which was, we have something new every 2 months.
Yeah. I'm just interested to see what they actually do with the story and where we're actually going with it.
Yeah.
There's obviously more to Vile than meets the eye. Especially with things like the Ultra Realm popping up as well. I'm really interested to see where we're going with that.
Yeah, that's also something that we've in our theory crafting corner have been churning our gears a little bit, because in the recent limited time urgent quest, it's the same one that we had in Retem, but this time when the Crimson Realm happens in Quaris, they actually spawn blocks from the Altered Realm in the regular Quaris, which opens a few questions about what's actually going on. And there's also the thing where every time before we unlock a Altered Realm version of a region, there's a region-wide Crimson Realm. So what is Crimson Realm actually about?
Yeah.
And how is it tied to Altered Realm?
Also, what exactly is Agni? Because it seems odd that that boss just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So what is that? I will say as well, just tying this to Alt Realm Kavaris, one slight issue I have with the Alt Realm Kavaris is that one of the bosses there is going to be High Ams. I don't know if we need High Ams when we've already got Agni. Could we not have just had Agni?
Yeah, that's also...
I know the be a bit different, but...
Yeah, that's also something that adds a few questions. Like, so... Is Arms based on Agni, or is Agni based on Arms? Because it's implied that the Niels Stia boss was brand new at the time when what's her name? Forgot her name.
Yeah, her who was part of the team with Glenn and Crawford, who I can't remember either.
I'm so bad with names, oh my god. drawing.
We did the story about a week ago, by the way.
Well, for me, it was a month ago, so. But yeah, it was implied that Neil Stia was new back then, when Hibana. There we go.
Thank you for that.
Thanks. Yeah, it was implied that Neil Stia was new when Hibana was around, and obviously Arms Quaris has been around for so long that he has an ancient version in Gorge.
Yeah.
So I do wonder if there's like some story implication in that. And obviously a normal person would probably look at this and be like, you guys are overthinking it, but like, no, this story, the way it's being told, this is perfectly normal to dissect what's going on and predict what's going on.
Look, I love lore. I am going to dissect stuff when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, the giraffe was new, so yeah, they sort of implied in the recent story that Neil C was like a new enemy that had just shown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new story is actually really interesting, though. I think it's cool that you learn a little bit more about how Lucille operated as well.
Mm-hmm. I also wonder, like if Hibana and God, I'm so bad with names these days.
Give me a clue.
Manon, there we go. If Hibana and Manon both broke off from like the plan of Zepheto, probably because they were like hanging out with ARKS. I wonder if there were like people before those two, and if there were more people, if they're like kind of tied to the story in a way. Because there is still one other mystery that the pod with the player from PSO2 went missing back when the whole Alpha experiment was starting.
Yeah.
So there's another question, like who got it and who brought it back. I think
I still really want to know how they're gonna link this to PSO2, because it's gonna happen, because they've teased this with the the ARKS ships and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just really interested to see how they actually link them together.
Yeah. And another thing that's like very interesting is that Vile seems to have a lot of knowledge about ARKS, like PSO2 ARKS. And a lot of the Starless and Dolls, their attack patterns is very similar to PSO2 ARKS. So yeah, there's a lot of questions, very little answers right now.
Yeah, hopefully more will become clear when we get the next big story update. I think the mini episodes are a nice thing to keep us going, but I think a lot of people are now waiting for the next major update.
Okay. No one ever expects the 0th member of the Council of 12. Ayakuna. Yeah, it'll be weird if Kuna is still around.
Yeah, she'd be quite old by now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Unless the cryo froze her as well.
Yeah, also speaking of Alter Realm, we're gonna finally get all shipped for it. So it's weird that it's so late, but hey.
Yeah, I do wonder why it wasn't added for the first time round. I can't remember if they said the reason. It seems odd that it didn't have it originally.
Yeah, I think they originally were concerned about server stability, or something. But maybe those concerns were unfounded. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there has been some issues with some of the quests, hasn't there? Where I think Nameless City, when that had the big rapids for the first time, every time you defeated one, it would just kind of stop functioning more or less for a few seconds while it worked out all the drops.
Yeah, but that's mainly because they have too much trash loot, which I think we mentioned that a couple of times. They should probably start culling that trash a little bit.
Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff we get from quests now that you're just never going to use.
Yeah.
I think I sell half the stuff I get from quests, so...
Yeah. Which, I do enjoy that quests like Extra Duel, for example, have very small loot pool, but all the loot stuff in it is actually, like, useful. I would rather have more of that than, oh, people are complaining about loot, so let's just throw a bunch of shit at them.
Yeah, it's one criticism I do of the game. I think there's far too much loot you just don't need.
Yeah.
And you end up with your inventory just full of it, or have to go through it every so often and just clean everything out.
Yeah. And
you should just put down some of the stuff in the game, honestly, because a lot of it just isn't relevant now.
Yeah, and it's like especially bad if you don't have material storage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we still got like 5-star weapons in some quests.
Yeah, though I would say weapons are less of an issue because when you hit the button to send to material storage, it's like automatically the weapons are the only thing left, so then you just hit sell the rest and whatever. But like with material items, like, do we really need Dolt Soul 1 to keep dropping? Do we really need Arms Soul 1? Like, those are very useless souls at this point. Or
I would even say, do we really need things like Growthment anymore? I mean, I don't know how you are, but I've got literally thousands of them, and I just don't use them.
Yeah, especially since like you can just drop Growthment 2 in smaller quantities, and it will be fine. Because you can exchange Growthment 2 into Growthment 1.
I get that maybe the reason they're doing it is because they want to make sure that all the exchange shops are still relevant, so that if you do want something from one of those exchange shops, I guess you need the currency to be able to do it, but just give us the option to be able to trade to those other currencies instead of giving them as drops.
Yeah. Or like maybe introduce one central currency that you can exchange into any currency you like.
That would be the dream.
Yeah.
Rather than having like 50 different currencies.
Yeah. So there is one controversial part about this headline, and that's the new unit that has been announced. I feel like pretty much everyone agrees that this comes way too early, especially since the previous unit didn't receive a potency increasing update.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I really don't like that they're releasing this already.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I do have the tickets necessary to upgrade, but like, I think I upgraded my units to be triple ARKS like a month ago, and I did have different fixers on my units earlier that were level 5, but still, it feels like it comes way too soon. Like, by the time I got the units with fixer that I wanted, it was almost already finished. So I don't know.
I mean, for me, so part of this is a problem of my own creation, which is I have far too many characters.
Yeah.
But for the characters I use mainly, I've more or less just got them into Escal armor and use pretty much all of my progress grinders and everything again. And now it kind of feels like that was a waste of time because now we're getting this 13-star one.
Yeah.
I understand that when it comes out, it's probably going to be the typical thing of it being really rare when it first comes out.
Yeah.
But it just kind of feels like the work I've put into the upgrading the programmers is kind of pointless.
Yeah.
I should have just stayed with Acrocelio, or Acrostasis, whatever it was called.
Yeah. And especially since, like, Acrostasis, like, if you include the previous steps, it lasted a long while. I think it was introduced, like, shortly after the Nameless City update. And then it lasted pretty much until earlier this year. And now this new unit only has one upgrade, and it's, like, over after a couple of months. So, not a big fan.
Yeah. I do feel this has been a bit of an issue with the game, where occasionally it feels like they're progressing the gear too early.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I I don't know if you feel the same on this, but I feel that 13-star weapons came a bit too early as well.
Same. Like, the way I would do it, I would make Vile drop like a 12-star weapon, and then progressively upgrade it into a 13-star. And then this weapon tier that's going to happen soon, I would make it 13-star, upgrade into 14-star. But instead, we're probably gonna get a 14-star right off the gate. Which, I don't know. This is also another problem I have where I feel like they're burning through rarities way too quickly.
Yeah.
Like we already have 13-star units, and in PSO2 that was the last year they released. And like the last year of the game.
Yeah, and it's saying that they killed 11 stars. Yeah, 11 stars seemed like it wasn't around very long at all.
12-star weapons too. Like we upgraded into 12-star weapons, and then the 13-star weapons happened like 2 or 3 months later, which I don't know. Same thing happened with like 6-star weapons. Like when those dropped, it's like they were basically irrelevant the moment they dropped, because you had rugged the 7-star weapons as a rare drop. And then you could upgrade rocks into a 7-star weapon. So, like, what's the point of 6-star? It's just a filler rarity that didn't need to exist.
Yeah, it just feels like it's going through the rarities too fast. I mean, I think the highest we've ever had, to my knowledge, is 16 in Infinity.
Yeah.
So, if 16 is going to be the cap, we're getting kind of close to that already.
Yeah. And we know the game isn't done for at least another 4 years or something, so...
I mean, the only other way they could get around it is if they introduce something like Legend for armors as well.
Yeah. But then they would need to make the armors a little bit more interesting than just subunits. And I'm not sure if they're gonna bring back, like, rear, arm, and leg units. So I feel like they deliberately got rid of those.
Yeah, I just don't know what the thinking is behind it. Going to the 13 stars so early.
I will say that it makes sense from a market perspective, because the Progress armor is worth nothing anymore. Like, it's so common that it has 0 market value. But still, I feel like they could have probably done it a little bit better. Something, I don't know.
I kind of feel like we should have had at least one more upgrade for Progress for that path.
Yeah.
It's a weird choice, but we are used to weird choices by now.
Yeah.
Brings more of a long-term investment really from min maxing. It's weird how I've handled it. The thing is, I kind of like how they've done rings. Like, for me, because it gives you something to hunt for a start, and it is more of a long-term thing you can work towards. So I don't mind how they've done that.
Yeah.
It kind of is like the total opposite to the weapons and armors. Weapons and armors going too fast, and rings are the complete opposite.
Yeah. Honestly, I wonder if they're just having a lot of issues with the gear because everything is tradable. Because in PSO2, they designed everything around the player having to farm it themselves. Because, especially after like the 9-star rarities, no, after 12 stars, you couldn't trade weapons and armor. So, I don't know. I honestly feel like this is part of the game that feels a little bit too optimized. Because, like, how do I explain it? With PSO2, it's like, oh, you have to get the weapon yourself, okay? So it makes sense when it's rare or common or whatever, because, like, you couldn't trade it. But now everything is tradable, so they have to keep the market in mind, and the market keeps swinging, like, back and forth. And I do wonder if they originally planned to have the units later, but because the current units lost all value, they were like, damn, I guess we gotta release this new armor sooner.
The thing is that I mean, what did they expect? I mean, Progress armor when it released was fairly difficult to get. You know, drop now and again in Ultra Realm.
Yeah.
Now you get so many of them now. Of course, the market value is going to crash on them.
Yeah.
Like they've caused this problem. Yeah, it's just a strange decision. I really don't get the thinking behind it.
Yeah. And I've seen several people, even like min-maxing people, who are like, maybe I'm gonna sit this unit tier out. Which I wouldn't blame them. Especially since augment transfers still aren't very accessible. Like, the recent LTQs don't even give you 1 voucher per day anymore. And using scratches for augment vouchers isn't a perfect solution either.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you're lucky, the upcoming Big Bang Gold scratch could give you a whole transfer pass. But if you're unlucky, you can get nothing.
And even then, that's only 1. You're gonna need 3 for your armors and 1 for your weapon.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, for me, if I get one of the armors to drop, I guess I'll use it, but I'm not going out my way to find one. And I think I'll probably just stick with Eskull, to be honest.
Yeah, for the first few months, I'm probably gonna sell the armor anyway. But
yeah,
I guess I'll see what the upgrade is and then decide if I wanna upgrade the unit or not. So I'm also kind of slowly reaching the point where I don't want to keep upgrading my armor this quickly. Like, the point of the upgradable weapons and armor thingy was that the stuff lasts longer.
Yeah.
I feel like they nailed it with the like acrotasis and acrocelio stuff, and now it feels like they're like kind of screwing themselves over.
Yeah, I felt the space in between the Excellior set, I think that was pretty much bang on. There wasn't too much of a gap between. I think it was between Duocellior and Tricellior. I think that seemed to be fairly quick.
Yeah.
But for the most part, though, it was a nice like progressive upgrade path where these ones do feel like they're far too rushed.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the other, just to touch on it as well, just the slight issue with armors as well, is that armors are still awful to grind.
Yeah, that too.
I hate grinding them. So having to do it more often is something I really don't want to do.
Yeah, there's also like a little bit of discussion in the official creator Discord recently, where we're technically getting less weapons than before, but I think part of this is that people only focus on one weapon series, and what adds to that is probably that upgrading weapons isn't fun, and units too.
Yeah.
So people don't want to bother with it. And it's a little bit sad because, like, if the upgrade system wasn't such a chore, I feel like people would be much more open to just fuck around with the weapons more.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, oh, a new weapon comes out. I guess I can take it for a spin and see how I like it. Like, people don't do that because, like, if you want to take a weapon for a spin, you need to first grind it to plus 100. Then you need to limit break it. Then you need to upgrade the potential. Then you need to augment it. And then you need to add a fixer on it. So, yeah. Good luck taking a weapon for a spin to see if you like it.
I just feel that the entire item lab kind of needs overhaul, in my opinion. One thing that has really frustrated me with it is that when you're grinding, that you can only add 10 items at a time to grind. Like, why is that a thing? Just let me grind it to 100 straight away if I can.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pay all the money to do that. That's fine. But I don't see why it has to be 10 items at a time. 10 items at a time.
Yeah.
It just makes the whole process take forever.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly if you're doing a weapon and 3 armors.
And even if you say, like, oh, they're probably concerned about the great success plus 100% thingies being much less in demand, it's like, during boost weeks, it's guaranteed to be 100% anyway.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're not using those items anyway. It's just unnecessarily unfun.
This is like a recurring thing with the Phantasy Star franchise, is that they never get the grinding of gear right. I guess we can be thankful it's not PSU.
Yeah, could always be worse. But I do wonder, how did Monster Hunter do it? Because I know they do have gear enhancing too.
Yeah. Typically in Monster Hunter games, you usually you'll forge your weapon or whatever, and then if you want to upgrade it to the next best one, you tend to just find more monster parts to allow you to upgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just pay some money, give the monster parts over, and it upgrades the weapon for you.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a lot simpler, but for some reason we need to go with this really convoluted method in NGS, and I don't know why.
And another thing is, like, I kind of wish they would separate weapon potentials from the weapons themselves, so we can swap them around how we want. Because there's a lot of weapon potentials that are lost to older weapons that we can't use anymore, unless we want to use the older weapons. But the older weapons have shit stats. So, I don't know.
I think, is it the codec weapons that have really interesting potential?
Yeah.
That some people still use, like for really niche stuff. I think people use it on Vile for some things.
Yeah, to try and survive some of the orange attacks that he has.
Yeah.
And yeah, some weapons, like also like the what was it called? The other recaller of Obsidia that was recovering PP when enemies died near you. That would be like nice potential to have on a mobbing weapon, but
is it Christia? Is it?
Something with crystal. But yeah, that's tied to an old weapon that's irrelevant anymore. So
yeah,
I mean, yeah, you could just sub force, but what if I don't wanna?
I mean, there is some more recent weapons that have had interesting potentials. Like, I personally really like how the Legendios potential works.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. It'd be nice to see more of that kind of potential used rather than just, hey, more damage.
Yeah. And let's see. Guess they could do another overhaul system like I did in PS2. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for, is that if they're gonna do an episode 2, they're also gonna do what episode 4 did and kind of streamline a lot of systems and make them better. But in PS2's case, it was kind of out of necessity. I don't know if they necessarily see the issue being big enough to warrant an overhaul.
Yeah.
Because right now it's not bad, it's just annoying.
It's just really time consuming.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Limit Break used to keep certain weapons good until they randomly reduced the gains they received, like Raga and Krista. Yeah, that's also... I don't know why they did it. I guess to like unofficially say that these weapons are over. Because limit breaks used to function to keep your older equipment relevant with the current equipment.
Yeah.
Especially if you had a high fixer on them. Like if you had a fixer 5 old weapon, it would be basically on par with a fixer 1 current weapon. And upgrading fixer back then was, I think, either really difficult or impossible. So that kind of balanced things out. But nowadays, getting a new weapon to fixer 5 isn't very difficult. So the limit break system kind of loses its purpose outside of draining your Meseta bank account.
Yeah.
Let's see, there was a short period where older weapons had relevance thanks to the added potential level. Yeah, that's also another thing. Like, we haven't had a new potential level since 2 years, I think. Like, the most recent one happened when NGS was 2 years old.
Yeah, it feels like it's been level 6 potential for a long time now.
Yeah. The question is if they just don't because they either can't or think it will kill off the value of new farms. I don't know. Or can't think of ways to make potentials that can work without just making copies over and over. Reborn version 3. Yes. Reborn version 3 episode 2. Electric Boogaloo. What happened to elemental weapons? So, elemental weapons originally were only meant to be seasonal weapons. They said that in an interview. Because in PSO2, basically no one used any element except light. Because element matching for most classes only gave you 3% power. So most people just use light because like more than 50% of the game is weak to light. And the devs acknowledged that issue. I remember seeing a survey, I think during the last year of PSO2, where they acknowledged the issue of elemental weapons. And for NGS, in an interview, they said that they want elemental weapons to be only for seasonal weapons. And that's also why seasonal events changed the elemental weakness of all enemies into one element. And then after the original run, they started experimenting a little bit more with elemental weapons, but they weren't very popular. And when version 2 dropped, they basically stopped using elemental weapons altogether.
Yeah, I think elemental now is just entirely for tech classes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't really apply to anyone else.
Yeah. The last elemental weapon was Ravita 2 years ago. Yeah. It was the 2nd anniversary for NGS. That was also the last time they changed every enemy's weakness to dark. Yeah.
With the exception of, I think, is it the Halloween quest at the minute? Changes everything to light?
Yeah, but that's like one quest. It's not all seasonal
Yeah.
enemies are weak to light. Which would be a nightmare for like combat sectors.
So quickly, it's actually, that LTQ is great. I really like it.
Oh yeah, that LTQ is like the best LTQ we've had so far, I would say.
Yeah.
Like hands down. Luminex being Dark Week. Yeah, and also like I don't understand why, because PSO2 had like these enhanced Darkers or False Spawn that were only weak to fire, but they only did that once and everyone else was back to light. I think people weren't very happy about that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I think with those, the Darkers / Foul Spawn, whichever you want to go with, but they're the ones that appeared in the Ultimate Quests.
Yeah, the ones that were like, I think, or maybe it's, no, I'm thinking of something else. It wasn't the Ultimate Quest Darkers, it was the rare versions of bug type Darkers. Those were only weak to fire, for example.
Okay.
And I felt like this would be like a good incentive to like maybe use other elements as well. But then they went back to having light weakness the next update. So I think it was just not a popular change.
Yeah.
I hope the Christmas LTQ is the same quality. Yeah, same. I hope every LTQ is this quality, at least the seasonal ones. Because then I'm actually gonna look forward to like the seasonal quests.
It's nice actually looking forward to an LTQ, honestly, because I've been honest before, I'm not a huge fan of the LTQ system, but if they keep doing quests like this one, I don't mind it, because they're actually fun.
What would you say can combat the issue many have with the combat being stale and not changing too much at this point? Honestly, try playing different classes. Like, playing one class over months and years, yeah, that will feel very stagnant. But the same solution I did in PSO2 is the same that applies to NGS. Just try playing a different class for a month or so.
I would honestly say, I think with the EX styles recently, I don't think it's that stale anymore. personally. Again,
Yeah.
your experience may vary, and it probably is quite class dependent, to be fair.
Yeah. Like on Wand, Adres and Celeste is pretty decent, but Blitz is kind of trash. But then on Talus, Blitz is pretty good, but the other ones are pretty trash, so yeah. Mileage may vary.
I like EX Styles spot because it's save Gunner.
Yeah.
Gunner is fun again.
Yeah, I remember someone in my comment section was like, why would Blitz be good for Gunner? I don't understand it. And then I pointed out like, oh yeah, the extra hits that you get from Blitz, those actually count to chain. And they were like, oh, I see. That makes sense.
And you know, the Blitz is built entirely around hitting things a lot, and Gunner fires all the bullets.
Yes. It's also interesting how it synergizes with Ranger pretty well as well. Because Ranger's purple blight rounds only activate after a certain amount of hits. Yeah. So now Ranger can proc the purple version of blight rounds much sooner. I think people just want new class actions. Cue the demand of new PAs because for PS only. Yeah, but I think asking for new PAs is like a lost frontier. Like the devs made it abundantly clear that they will not make new PAs.
I still would make against some add in maybe one new PA just to freshen things up a little bit, but I don't want it to go to the extent of PSO2 where we have like what feels like hundreds of PAs, most of which people don't use.
Yeah. Also, honestly, I feel like at this point we have so many systems layered on top that I kinda don't want any new actions. Because like, with EX styles already, there's so much clutter on screen that adding more, I feel like would just be overwhelming at this point. Like EX styles alone added like 2 gauges to the bottom of the screen. And depending on the class you play, you already have 1 or 2 gauges down there. So, yeah. The new PA thing is such a catch-22. They can add 50 PAs and people will only use 3 or 4 that actually matter. Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
New classes are a no-go since EX styles were the answer to the question of new classes. Yeah, I feel like the people who don't like EX styles as a replacement for new classes probably are the people who want to see successor classes from PS2 return. But the devs were also pretty clear about that all the successor DNA that worked in PS2, they moved to regular classes. So if they brought back Hero, Phantom, and Etoile, it would probably play completely different to how they played in PS2, and I don't know if people would like that.
Yeah, I will say, I know they said the EX styles might be kind of a replacement for classes. I personally don't feel like they totally fit that, because I feel they are a bit more pared back than a full class.
Yeah.
But I think they give enough variety to the existing classes to make the existing classes more enjoyable anyway. So I'm not really too bothered about more classes, to be honest.
And unlike a new class, with EX styles, every class gets something new added to it. Because like, I think I mentioned it before, but like when Slayer came out, it basically did nothing for me as a Tector main, outside of giving me a new subclass that can increase my crit rate by 5%.
Yeah.
Which isn't very exciting if you ask me. And with EX styles, there is a lot more going on, especially if you're min-maxing, because theoretically Adres is like the best one for melee classes, because like we love counters, and Adres gives us free counters, and it gives us a little bit of lifesteal, which helps with like lively HP builds, and also just face tanking stuff, which is always fun. But Celeste, on the other hand, is much more technical, where you need to actually manage your cooldowns a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's also like fun in that regard. And then you have Blitz, which is like rapid fire craziness.
Yeah, I feel like Blitz is kind of brain off, but I'm all for it.
Yes.
Just hit things a lot, it'll work.
Yes. And I feel like if they add more EX styles, they'll add more variety in that regard. Also, really like that EX styles actually like level up and gain skill points through level up. Like,
yeah,
it actually makes leveling feel more impactful, even if you're only getting 1 PP because that's the only thing you have to level on your EX style.
It's actually a little bit of a grind as well. I think once you get to above about level 20 or so, it does really slow down as well.
Yeah.
So it does give you something to work towards.
Mm-hmm. And I also wouldn't mind if they just increase level caps for EX styles, even if the new skills they add is like, I don't know, plus 5% HP or something. Like, I wouldn't mind that. Let's see. I want to use all 3 customized PAs instead of one version. Less menuing. Yeah, that would be nice. Especially since they don't save through loadouts, which is a little bit annoying. But I also kind of understand why they're not doing it, because it would be a little bit overwhelming to have all of them available at the same time.
Yeah.
Unless they go like, oh, you have this on your weapon, so now you can't assign the other one. But that would only force people to do more menuing in the middle of the quest, which wouldn't be a perfect solution either. Which I was actually surprised they made the skill rings only changeable inside a base. Because in PSO2, skill rings could be swapped via chat commands. So if you were min-maxing, a lot of people were using chat commands to swap rings mid-quests. Which kind of defeated the purpose of some of them, because like, or if you're gonna have a plus 3% skill ring with a conditional, and then you keep swapping the conditional depending on what matters when, it's like, might as well just give me a 3% skill ring without conditions.
Yeah, you're just getting around the negative condition then, aren't you? So
yeah,
it kind of defies the point of using them.
New classes could bring different perspectives. It could. But I also honestly don't know what else. There's also the thing with, I mentioned it before, where they're already struggling balancing 10 classes, and you want to add more onto that.
Yeah.
Like, prime example, Final Fantasy XIV. They have so many classes that they end up just homogenizing to be identical to each other just to make balancing them easier. Which isn't a perfect solution, and I wish Final Fantasy XIV would stop releasing new classes. Make them a little bit more unique. Like,
yeah, when you make all the classes very similar, it becomes a question of why would you play any of them, because they're all the same anyway.
Yeah. Low-key Adris made Jade Boots a lot stronger, approximately double jolt uptime, is solid buff. Yeah. Oh yeah, because with Jet Boots, haha, that's actually really cool. Because with Jet Boots, the Jet Sweep attack, it reduces cooldown by 15 seconds if you parry an attack. So Adris allows you to reset it whenever you want. That's actually pretty smart. It's
a rare win for Jet Boots.
Yeah. Rare win for Gunner, rare win for Jet Boots. Talus also, like I heard Blitz works really well with Talus. And it's like the one of the styles that actually has a stronger buff and lasts 30 seconds, so hey. Let's see. Need to bring rings attached to armor again. I'm not sure. See, rings attached to armor in PSO2 was out of necessity, because they made so many rings that felt mandatory and you only had one slot, so they need to increase the amount of slots to 4 just to fit them all.
Yeah, I actually forgot that was the thing in PSO2. I think I tried to block that from my memory.
Okay. Well, we only have half an hour left on the recap, so I would say we should speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, anyways. we like yapping.
Yeah. So Quaris UQs will get a rank up. This is nice. Means that I'll be able to farm a little bit more Master Cube shards with Dalian. Always nice. And Relay Quests return. This time with more variants, like Minecraft.
Just very quickly on Dalian, I just hope that they don't do what they did with Solus, because the Solus rank up, he seemed really, really slow. He had a lot of health, but he was very slow. So I hope Dalian is a bit better implemented.
I mean, Dalian is like faster than Solus by default, so that I don't think that'll be an issue. It's just gonna be jarring because it's going to be regular Dalian, and regular Dalian is a little bit boring.
Yeah, I'm used to Malignant Dalian now.
Yeah. It's so funny how these bosses used to be like really tough when they came out, but now it's like, huh, this used to be hard. Yeah.
But yeah, the relay quest I'm glad to see back. I think it's something they should do more often personally.
Yeah. Though unfortunately it's going to be limited again. I really wish they would make relay quests permanent.
Yeah,
but
same.
Whatever. But yeah, we also got a teaser for December, and Luthor is back.
He is. Everyone seems very, very excited about it.
Another 2 years of Luthor memes. And the Super Genesis Festival was announced for the next month, with an artwork featuring the Ragdoll Rappy. So it's probably gonna double as a PSO anniversary.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
Just quickly on Luthor, I have mixed opinions. So I loved the Dark Falls loser fight in PSO2. It's probably my favorite boss in the whole game. But I wish it was Olga Flow, man. The timing was there. You had the perfect opportunity. 25th anniversary of PSO. And you chose the Olga Flow adjacent boss. Just give me Olga Flow.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. But I do appreciate that they're making him a little bit more reminiscent of Olga Flow. Like I posted on Twitter, they gave him a new attack that's like one-to-one copy-pasted.
Yeah, the like circular saw one where you have to run around a circle.
But yeah, one thing they could do that I mentioned earlier is that they could replace the whole new world with the PSO version of it. I think that would go super hard if they did it.
It'd be a nice touch.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah, I know a lot of my my Discord were quite happy to see Luthor back.
Yeah, there's some Japan-only news. The ARKS Friendship Caravan 2 was announced. It'll be held at 3 different venues as before. And just like last time, it'll have Time Attack and Line Strike events. And the 3rd venue in Tokyo is going to have cosplays as well. So
cool.
That'll be nice. Also, we know from a previous interview that they'll tease what's in store for the next year on those events. So let's see how that goes. The first one is on December 6th, so it's like Santa Day or whatever. That would be a nice present from Santa if they reveal something nice on December 6th. cosplay.
I do like it when they do those kind of events. I think it's good to get the community involved, even if it's only on the Japanese side. I think expecting it over here is probably a bit vicious.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, Global catches another L.
Yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, rest in peace, Billy Comets. I'm glad that they were able to use his voice lines despite him passing away years ago. So I feel like Luthor, he did such a good job with that character.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It is a little bit unfortunate though, because on JP they actually recorded new lines for Japanese Luthor, like with login bonuses, and I think they also used some new lines for the West. But like obviously they can't do that for the English translations, so they just muted him for like login bonuses and stuff. Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
Hopefully he has the voice lines in the actual fight.
I think he will, otherwise they wouldn't use it in the trailer. Though I will say that they felt a little bit disjointed in the trailer. And in the English version, the Japanese version felt much better with how they used the voice lines.
It's probably quite difficult, isn't it? Because they've only got so much material for Global side for obvious reasons. So
it's pretty much the same pretty much the same issue they had with Star Wars Episode 9, when they were like stitching together scenes with Carrie Fisher, who passed away.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not gonna work super well. By the way, the effects of many attacks and the model of Luthor are all PSO2 specs. Yeah, I didn't expect them to like redo Luthor completely, because it would. People already complain about the size of the game, and making a new model for Luthor when you already have a perfectly usable model in base game would probably be unnecessary blow to the file sizes. So I'm personally not very annoyed by that. NGS shaders just doing the legwork. Yeah, something I noticed during the preview for Luthor is that his clock glows now, which it didn't do in PSO2. So even though it's PSO2 spec, I think it's gonna look much better than it did in PSO2.
Yeah, I wonder how the clock is going to work in NGS. Whether it's going to be elemental downs or physical downs.
I think it's gonna be both. Because you in the trailer you could see how the player character attacked the clock, and it did this little orange animation that you get when you attack a part that accumulates physical down. So you can definitely physical down the clock. You're not screwed if you don't have an elemental user like in PSO2.
Yeah, that was always fun.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I guess we're not clearing this then because no one can open the clock.
Or we are clearing it. It's just gonna take like 50 minutes. Okay. Let's see. I would say we only have the operation report to go through, which this time is very quick. I remember when I first watched the headline, I was looking away from the screen when they went through the questions.
Okay.
And then I read a tweet like, oh, the questions were asked this time. And I'm like, wait, there were questions? I didn't notice. They were over so quick. But yeah, can you make it easier to tell if a keyword was already entered correctly? So I think this is basically just a chat confirmation like, hey, you used the keyword.
Yeah, this... why is this a question?
I mean, they only got 2 questions, so you could tell they didn't have much.
Yeah.
You're planning to let's see, what's next. Can you make it so we can use question marks in search queries when checking presets go market prices? They're planning to update the function to allow searches with question marks at the end. Awesome.
I mean, it helps, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel we probably didn't need this segment, honestly.
Yeah, they probably could have skipped it this time. But yeah, I am looking forward for next month. This one, I'm probably gonna play Pokemon more than NGS.
Yeah.
Though
I think this is a month where you can skip if you want to.
Yeah, though I will be farming on PSO2 day because was it? Yeah, Giga's Master is gonna get an upgrade, so I'm gonna try to get all the Magis capsules from the seasonal shop because we're gonna need those.
Yeah, it's gonna be a grind, and they're like 700,000 points each.
Yeah. Let's move on to community question. Okay, so this one wasn't asked on the hashtag, but I think it would be nice to include it anyway. How do you not get burned out? And a simple answer is probably just play other games when you don't feel like playing NGS.
Yeah. You'd think that would be easy, but
yeah,
somehow people have problems with that.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, like this month specifically feels like a perfect example of you can just play whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna miss out on much. Like some people also like are probably just a little bit too hung up on the FOMO. It's like, yeah, scratches go by and you might miss a cosmetic that you really, really like. But also it's like not a big deal, honestly.
I mean, the thing is, like, you can still just log in, do the scratch, and then log off if you really want the outfits. The other thing I would say, though, is even if you don't want to play another game, you have to remember that NGS is a game of quite a few different facets. So if you're getting burnt out with the combat, go and do some creative space or something. Just mix it up. There's plenty of things to do. Although you wouldn't think that by reading some of the comments. Yeah, alternatively, just play other games. That also works.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
It's crazy. Like this month I've been playing like Digimon and Pokemon, and it's like it's just a nice palette cleanser, honestly. Like, and recently on Reddit someone asked like, oh, I'm kind of bored of Destiny and I wanted to give this game a try, like should I go into it? And my response was like, this game is a nice side game, so if you're like bored of one game you can hop in and you'll have something to do. But as a main game, like, you're gonna get burned out if you play only this exclusively. Though I feel like that's probably applicable to all games, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think with NGS, it kind of depends on how you play it as well. If you're logging on it every night, then you are probably going to burn out if you're playing it quite a lot. For me, I tend to play it a couple of times a week for maybe a couple of hours. That's fine for me, and I don't really get burned out. I think if I was playing it every single night, though, then yeah, you're probably going to get burned out at some point.
Yeah. And I mean, like, during PSO2, I did get burned out at several stages. But honestly, at some of those points, I probably should have just played something else. Though I will admit that I also fell for the burnout during PSO2, where, especially since like SG scratches were really terrible in PSO2. Like, you didn't get a free draw every day, and you needed for 80 SG for one pool. So if there was something you wanted, you needed to scratch like crazy, and SG wasn't abundant as it is in NGS. So yeah, but like with NGS, it's like it's been so chill that I'm honestly, you can just not log in for a few days if you don't want to.
I mean, for me, obviously, I'm going away for 2 weeks. I know that I can go away for 2 weeks, come back to NGS, and I won't feel like I'm too far behind.
Yeah. Personally, when I burn out of NGS, I sometimes go to base because it still feels pretty different. Yeah, that's also something people, I think, should be doing, because like they haven't preserved PSO2 for nothing. And yeah, like people want Casino and NGS, but like you have Casino and PSO2, you can play it if you want.
It's right there.
Yeah, we will play it on this stream later, so and like people who complain that the combat in PSO2 was better, like, I mean, you can play PSO2 if you're bored of the NGS combat. Personally, I don't agree that the PSO2 combat was better. I think it was better in some aspects, but much worse in others. Like, for example, Tactor gameplay, I would not want it back. Played GP PSO2 from start to end, so I'm good. I haven't played from...
I don't blame you.
I haven't played from start to end, but I did play a lot starting like episode 4. Not... Well, episode 4 is when I started to really get into PS2. I did play a little bit during episode 2 and 3, but I usually get bored after like 300 hours and then put the game away for a few months. Or boss triggers. Yeah, it's fun. It's also always fun to see the older quests, like how they were. And it's also gonna be nice with Rena Luthor coming back, comparing how he changed between games. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the fight. I said it was one of my favourite bosses in PSO2, so
yeah,
quite glad it's coming back. I just wish it was over before.
Also, funnily enough, Luthor was like the first boss in PSO2 that sold me on the idea of an English dub. Because previously I was like, whatever. But like, when I played Luthor in English and actually understanding what he's saying, I'm like, this is so much better.
Yeah, I mean, I think the voice acting in global PSO2 is a bit hit and miss. You know, it has some great voice actors and some less than great ones.
I think the main issue, honestly, is voice directing, because with the JP voices, like, you can tell they had a pretty great direction, and it's way easier to immerse yourself into the game when playing with JP voices. Meanwhile, with English voices, I feel like a lot of the time they don't know what direction they should take the voice in.
Yeah.
Like, you have a line in JP where it's like very clear Manon is distressed, and then you play the same cutscene in English and it's like Manon doesn't know how she's supposed to feel. So yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. Aussie Arfin, yeah, that's also the best. Gotta try, mate.
Yeah, I try and forget that Aussie Affin is a thing.
Oh yeah, and another thing that like kind of showcases the problem with the voice direction is that I remember the voice actress for Shiva one day kind of came to the realization that she was voicing the main villain of episode 6 3 years after PSO2 Global came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little bit concerning.
You should probably tell them that, you know, while they're doing the voice acting, maybe.
Yeah, it'll probably help. Just a little bit. Aibo into mate was a bit of a thing that used... Yeah. Another thing that I really enjoyed about the English dub was how they did Pietro. Because Pietro in Japanese used like broken English to jokingly talk to you. Like he would call you my friendo. Yeah. And in English, they gave him a French kind of thing where he calls you mon ami, which translates to my friend in French, which I thought was very clever.
Still don't like Pietro.
I mean, he is a joke character on purpose.
He is.
Yeah.
I think my problem was that I didn't really like Summoner, so he was the embodiment of Summoner. I'm sorry to anyone who played Summoner, but it was not for me at all.
It feels weird as a class because it was the only one that didn't have just attacks or perfect attacks. And yeah, also the pet AI was just not great sometimes. I remember invisible enemies were unnecessarily a pain on Summoner. Because the pet would just not realize there's an enemy in front of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the concerts were also really well localized, that's true. And I really appreciate that the Matayoshi segments, he sung himself in English.
Yeah, Mitsuyoshi's a legend no matter what he's doing.
Yeah. If you haven't, you should listen to Ignite Infinity Matayoshi version. It's legendary.
It's a thing that exists.
Yes, and it's perfect.
He is a damn legend, right? He is.
Yes. Honestly, they should probably give us a new concert with him. That would go so hard. I feel like with NGS we need a lot more goofy stuff going on. So if they're gonna make episode 2, I kind of wish they would do more lighthearted stuff.
I feel like Mitsuyoshi is almost he's like the panic button that Sega press when they need to, push out something they know bring people back. It's like they keep them locked up.
Okay. I would say we got through everything. And now we're gonna do the new stuff, which is first we're gonna draw the winners for the raffle that I announced on Twitter.
Nice.
So the way this is gonna go is that every episode I'm gonna have one winner by default, and if I make a video that like pops off or somebody gives a super chat, then I'm gonna add that as an additional winner. So this episode we're gonna have 3 winners because last episode we got a super chat, so I'm gonna add that to this one. And I think I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna remove the winner from the wheel so they don't win twice. Though I'm also not sure if I should just keep them just in case.
Yeah, it's something you can work out as we do this.
Yeah. I think for this one I'm gonna keep people on the wheel, but in the next one I might remove it. It depends on feedback.
Yeah.
Central Comic helps though. Yeah, it also helps a lot.
Again, if you do want to submit screenshots, it's hashtag ARKS Lounge on X or Blue Sky.
Yeah. Okay. So we got the wheel. Let's see. We only got 15 separate people this time. So chances are pretty good that some of you will win. Also, while I was collecting screenshots, I saw 2 people who submitted very explicit screenshots. I think I think they were just copy pasting other people's hashtags. Which, yeah, those are ineligible, by the way. Let's see.
Yeah, I think is it no mods as well, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, and I have a pretty good eye for mods. I know Queen submits some screenshots that are clearly modded poses. Okay. Let's see. The first winner. It's Euphoria.
Oh, nice one. Congratulations.
Okay. So, totally not rigged. Skyline's friend.
I had no part in this.
Another one. It's Rafe.
Congratulations.
And the third winner. What? I hear. Yak or Jack? I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay. So
That's all the winners.
yeah, I'm gonna DM you guys on Twitter or Blue Sky about which gift card you want. And in the next episode, if you want to participate, make sure to submit screenshots on Blue Sky and Twitter using the hashtag.
We won't judge you for sending spicy screenshots, but they won't be included.
Yes. Just as a disclaimer for the future. Okay. I'll move these things around real quick. I really wish I had a third monitor for this. Okay. Ah, okay. God damn it. See, is it broken? No, it's not broken. Go. Okay. So, like I announced earlier, we're gonna do some PSO2 stuff in the casino. I should.
Oh well, I actually got the cutscene for going to the casino for the first time. I've been here with other characters, I'm sure of it.
Okay. So if you haven't, you can get casino coins from the daily quests by simply submitting any one that requires like picking up stuff from the floor and then redeeming it. You'll get the ARKS mission and the daily thing that gives you 5 casino coin passes. It's usually enough to participate. Gamba. Indeed. Let's go gambling.
I do actually have some casino coins, so I can actually gamble.
Nice. Then we go into the casino. Ah, there's Rinya. Demon Cat Exorcism. Oh yeah, we're gonna punch some Meow today. Cheating bastard.
Yeah, I have trust issues with Neo. I think most people who do Blackjack.
I would say we're gonna do Blackjack first, simply because it's the worst one. So this is a 5-player game. I forgot the rules for Blackjack. I think you have to get like a 21.
21, yeah.
Yeah. I was always cheating the bastard. Yeah, exactly.
He hides the cards up his sleeves. You can't tell me he doesn't.
Yeah. I'll wait for a few people to show up. Which, by the way, if you're watching, feel free to join. The mini games only support 5 and 4 players. Just a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? I remember every time that dumb cat had lifeguarded me. Yeah.
You can guarantee with Blackjack, even if you have 20, you'll always have 21.
Yeah. Or you'll just pull a royal flush or whatever.
Yeah, if anyone wants to join, we're just in, it's block 1 as well.
Oh yeah. It's block 1 free play recommended.
Yeah, I do like the casino in PSRG. I think it's pretty good. I think it's probably a step up from the PSU casino.
I have no idea what the PSU casino was.
It was basically just a huge roulette wheel in the middle and slot machines around the outside. That was it.
Amazing. It's
all
also
the numbers on the roulette wheel were in the PSU font, so you had to understand what the PSU font meant to understand what number you were betting on.
Now I need to check something. Oh no, it's regular numbers, okay. But they do say blue, green, and red in ARKS font.
Yeah.
Okay. Got 4 people. I would say we could start. I'll grab the
Yeah, it was that.
green chair.
The spare seat if anyone does want to jump in. I'm disappointed there's no purple chair. I guess I'll take blue because it's closest to sky.
Hmm. Casino Royale. Oh yeah, it was called Wall Coins or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay.
Time to lose all my casino coins.
Come on, kill yourself. Yes! Ah, somebody got a bingo in Rappy slots. It's also something cool that they keep announcing other people winning. Oof.
Yeah, I do like the announcements. I've always like that in a lot of the games. Like, I know a lot of private servers do it for like rare drops, things like that as well, which I think is cool. I think announcing it to the server is a pretty good idea.
Hmm. Oh gosh. I'm gonna risk it. Oh!
Gonna regret this. Yep.
219. Ha! Nice. 300. Let's go!
Everyone won apart from me.
Double or nothing. Exactly. You have to risk it to win. $13. Oh! How likely is that I'm gonna get a 9? Yeah, that's not very good.
I think this is gonna go well, but never, never let me said that I don't take risks.
Oh no! Oh!
Dragon.
Yes!
Thank you. I don't get why he does that sometimes. Where he'll have a really high hand and then still draw anywhere.
Yeah, I feel like he could have probably just stayed there and beat like half the table. Oh wow. That is a very small hand. Nice.
It's great when you get those special cards because you can just kind of sit on a really low hand.
Yeah.
Use 5 card really easily.
I'll take control. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I was throwing because we called him a cheating rat.
I have 5 cards. Aha. Streamer luck.
So far, I have nothing. I have won and lost in equal measure.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with this hand. Oh. Oh, 21. Oh no! No!
He screwed me totally.
Oh, but he busted. Nice.
Okay, we got lucky there.
Yeah.
That was a roller coaster of emotions I was not ready for.
Oof.
Really? You're doing this again?
3 special cards. That's also something I haven't seen a lot.
When you got 2 in the starting hand. Things that can go wrong very quickly with the special cards.
Yeah.
Sure, go on. So is the plan for this gameplay segment is the plan to sort of vary up each time we do this?
Yeah. I think for next month, let's see. I think for next month I'm gonna do something in in NGS.
Okay.
I think we could play some maybe Line Strike and then some Dark Frost Solos, because I feel like a lot of people haven't got all the titles.
5 card, by the way.
Yeah. Nya was absolutely destroyed here. Holy shit. 5 card and Black Nyak.
This is the revenge arc.
Yes. He's not cheating so far, so... Oh, I have double special. Oh no. This can snowball real quick.
Yeah, I think they're cool to sort of vary up what we do, you know, with people who are watching. So if people do want to jump on and do some stuff on NGS as well.
Do I risk it? Come on, hit me. Oh! I'm staying. 1. Do it! Do it! Oh, that works too.
This is going remarkably well now.
Yeah. I'm surprised how well it goes. Oh, Alma joined. Hi.
Alma. I've got double special cards now. I've never seen this happen so often. Really? We are really doing this, huh?
I think I'm staying.
I don't want to hit again, just see if I get a 4th one.
Technically, with more players on the table, it's more likely to get all those special cards.
Yeah.
Triple SP, wow!
Okay, I've never seen that.
Ah,
Wow. I got 2,600 or 2,500 CC.
nice. It really is the redemption arc.
I've never seen Black Knight games like this. 5 card and a 3 SP in 2 hands.
It's crazy. Jackpot. It.
I got so excited I accidentally left the table. This guy is cracked. Yeah, this never happens. Ever. Now I know why I'm not finding any rares in PSO, because all my luck has been spent on this black neck table.
Yes. Everyone has a 17. Nice. So far, Niao is not doing a great job. 2 special cards again. I think I'm gonna double down here. Ah.
Guess it didn't go well then.
Nah.
I'll stay there. I don't trust that.
Oh no, there he goes cheating.
Yeah, the cheating started. Here we go.
Demon.
Demon.
Oh, I have a great hand.
I don't have a great hand.
Hit me. Oh, that it's going so well so far.
I'm very scared on my hand at the minute.
Oh,
it's in some place I really don't want it to be. No, I need to stay. I can't risk that.
Hit me. Ah. Yeah, I need to stay here. Was so close to getting a 5 card. Oh, he didn't do it. This time he killed half.
Cheat, doesn't.
This time he did kill half the table.
It's his redemption out now.
Yeah. We had fun for long enough.
What is it with these special cards? I get them every single hand.
Okay, it's a 0.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, about those 2,500 casino coins. I'm just gonna lose them all now, like.
Nah, we're not gonna play for that long. It. Oh!
This hand is terrible.
My hand is amazing. At a 21. Let's go!
So it seems like I'm basically either losing or getting a 5 card. And not much in between, really.
Zero, nice. Love to see it.
6k passes like godly gamble, so.
Yeah, I would probably have like a stupid amount of passes if I did all the PSO2 dailies on all my old characters. But I can't be bothered. Ah, okay, now I need to stay. I'm not getting a 5 card. Ah, 1 point. That's unlucky.
Hurts more when he goes bust as well.
Yeah. So far, I'm winning casino coins, which is something I was not expecting.
Yeah, I have more than double my coins.
Oh, are you kidding me? Well, that hand is terrible.
Yeah, that is the worst possible card you could have given me. Here we go, 21. No? No?
Wait! Okay.
He didn't cheat?
Insane. Oh! Battle Bonyas.
So now he'll start cheating.
Let's go gambling! Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna draw on this hand. How likely is it that I draw a 5?
Yeah, please no one get a special card.
Oh! It may pay off. It may pay off. No! 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 Draw another one! Come on! No!
Well, we got Blackniak on battle bonus, so there's another 600. This never happens. I always lose this game.
What's with those special cards?
How many does he have? Is the entire deck special cards?
Okay, blank. Gonna double down. Ah, okay, that does. Yeah, that's probably not gonna work unless he defeats himself. Come on. No. If I can't win, nobody can. Yeah, that's Nyaowl, right? Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this one.
Yeah, have we had a hand recently that hasn't had a special card in it?
I don't think so. Oh, barely. Nice.
I got 5 card as well.
Big money.
There's so many 5 cards in this as well.
Yeah.
Taker's watching its stream a look. It feels like it.
Yeah.
I mean, considering I just got another 21.
Yeah, there's another special card.
Well, there wasn't one on the table already, so we had to, correct that.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah, Black Knight, it never goes this well.
Yeah.
I guess I thought, well, no one's really playing this anymore, so we'll just give you all the coins.
Oh, I wonder what I'll do with this hand.
This hand admittedly is less good. Ah.
Oof.
3 of us went bust.
Everyone went bust. Yeah, Meow is just nervous because he's on stream. Bah. Terrible hand again. Oh, another special card. Oh. Yeah. Yes. We love when Meow goes bust.
YouTube are gonna pull the plug if they see his tricks. I see why there's no purple seat, because Niao's stolen it.
Oh yeah, true.
Give me my seat back now.
Do I risk it? Ah, come on. Let's risk it. Oh!
Keep getting 14 at the start, yeah. 14 is horrible to get at the start.
Yeah!
I hate it when it's sort of anywhere between like 14 to 16-ish.
Yeah. Because you wanna go higher, but it's very likely you draw a queen or something.
Yeah.
What? Come on, no!
I was terrified he was going to go for a 5-card there.
I wish he went for a 5-card because he would probably lose it. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with this hand. What do you mean 2 kings? Are they gay? Rainbow flag question mark? Oh, 5-card. Let's go. What? Are you joking? Now he's fucking cheating.
I suppose the only good thing is that at least a 5-card beats Blackjack, so at least you still won with a 5-card.
Yes, otherwise he would have beaten all of us. Yeah, I got another hand I can't do anything with.
Yeah, it's not even letting me double down because I keep getting really, really strong starting hands that there's just no point double down in on.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll say at this point.
Oh. Are we going for a 5-card?
Is this another one?
Ah, it's a
Oh.
bust. Nice. There we go.
Yeah, I went for it. Can you imagine getting 2 5-cards in a row?
Okay, this is a pretty good
Special
hand.
cards.
dream too big. Indeed.
Flew too close to the sun.
Do I go for another card?
Oh, that scares me.
I gambled and I lost.
I need to hope he doesn't have a special card.
Amazing.
Yes, you know what I said about 5 cards?
Oh.
I love the abuse that Neo gets. He's been at the table for a while.
Oh, no. This is terrible. I need to risk it. Oh, no. All of us went bust. Need to rub it in. Another special card.
I like how when you managed to get to 30.
Yeah. Damn, Rinya, you could have stayed earlier.
Just going for the high score there at that point. We are really doing this.
Stop! He's already dead. I'm gonna double down. Oh, of course.
Why is it you can guarantee that if you need any card under a 10?
It's always a
Always a
10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Okay, I guess I'm not playing this round.
Don't like that hand. I was actually kind of surprised at how much effort they put into the casino in this.
Yeah. The cheating continues. Okay, he doesn't do it.
Okay, well, at least I didn't lose.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with this hand. Ah,
It's a risk.
Radmut got visited by 630 Chun.
I'm so sorry.
My condolences.
Tends to visit me in NGS normally.
Of course.
Draw again, draw again. Oh, you...
He has no reason to. He already beat everyone.
I know, I was hoping he would just ignore that and just draw anywhere.
AI just breaks for no reason. Oh, okay.
Can we kick this right out of the ship? I have never liked Meow. He's a disgrace and an insult to Meow.
Oh, no. I'm gonna stay, it's too risky. Come on, draw a special card. What? What? Oh, thank God. I was tweaking for a moment.
Oh, he's back.
Balbonias.
Not the best hand for this, really.
All or nothing, let's go! Of course. Oh, here comes the cheating.
Yeah, 5-carder incoming. Really? No one won.
We missed the Bonias.
I feel that if no one wins, it should just roll over to the next round.
Yeah, same. Oh, again! I would say after this round... Whoa, okay. After this round, we're gonna switch over to Mesetan Shooter.
Yeah, sure. For warning, I am absolutely terrible at Mazan Shooter. I'll probably catch all the bombs.
Come on. Oh! 5-card, let's go!
Oh, nice. Almost like it was planned.
Thank God. 3 SP. Nice.
Wait, so you just got a 5-card and 3 SP?
Yes.
How much coins was that?
2,850.
Nice.
Okay. So, Mesetan Shooter is a 4-player game, so one of us will have to sit out.
Can you spectate Mazan Shooter, or is that not a thing?
That's not a thing, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, good place to stop indeed. Leave the table while being ahead.
Yeah, take all the money and run.
Yes. Okay. So, Mesetan Shooter has a silver mode and a bronze mode. It doesn't matter which mode you play in. The only difference is how much coins you spend and how much you get. Okay, Alma is at work, so the 4 of us can play.
I'm going bronze mode because I don't have that many coins. Even with all those wins.
Now we can...
What really annoys me about this? I really hate that there's no crosshair.
Yeah. Now we can get some revenge on Meow. Also, a pro tip, if you're not shooting, your cursor moves faster. In case you need to like quickly move from one end to the other. Ah, I didn't get the gold one. Oh,
See, the
burst
problem is
chance
I get-
already. Nice.
I get distracted. I just end up shooting things and then forgetting that I need to actually pick the coins up.
It's also funny because this minigame is so pachinko inspired. But it's
Yeah.
like actually good. Oh, rainbow coin. Let's get it. Rainbow coins are so cool because every player who gets them gives 20 coins for other players as well.
Okay.
So the more players play... Oh god. What was that? The bomb bounced back just to go into my first thingy. Coin catcher.
I feel the catcher is a bit of a trap.
Yeah. It's pretty nice when there's a lot of coins you want to grab, but pretty bad when enemies throw red bombs.
Somehow managed to dodge the bombs.
Oh, double coins, let's go.
Can't remember this. Is there anything that you're not meant to shoot?
Mr. Umbla.
Okay.
He'll sometimes spawn, and if you shoot him, he's gonna drop like 5 bombs or something.
Okay.
But if you leave him be, he's gonna drop a bunch of coins.
I'm basically just camping in the corner and hoping I don't pick up bombs.
Let's see. 800 coins in this one round. That is pretty good. This is a pretty good haul. Let's see. Will we get PSC? No, no PSP. Rip. Oh, there he is. Don't shoot that guy. Leave him alone.
I kind of forgot he existed, and I wish I could go back to that.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss. Oh, there's
There's
getting
one.
out of hand. There's 2 of them now. Ah, I'm gonna eat the bomb.
Why's everything exploding?
We got the power up for it.
Yeah, I don't play this game often.
Yeah, there's 3 power ups you can get. It's big catcher, speed up, and power up.
Okay. Is it just Meow that drops the power-ups then?
And Umbras if you don't hit him.
Okay.
So fun playing it with 4 players because when you get the explosive power up, it's like everything just dies on screen. Dip, dip. Dip, dip, dip.
Okay, I'm a speedy boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh. One rainbow coin. 500 coins, pretty good. Oh. Our gauge dropped 1 bar. Oh no.
What causes that? Is it
It's
missing coins or something?
It's random. Or like over time, I think. It's basically... Oh no. Well, that's no fun.
I guess we just wait then.
Yeah. Oh, rainbow coins! Shit. No, I didn't get any.
Got 1.
Nice. It's basically similar to like the regular PSC burst. Except there's only 1 bar, so it's kind of like the NGS PSC burst.
Okay.
But yeah, it drops over time. Oh. Double coins, let's go. And there's also this power up, which only bump drops, which is double coins.
Okay.
And rainbow coins with this buff are so good. Because it's 40 coins per player that gets one.
Yeah, I am feeling that this power-up buff is very busted.
Yeah. But it also doubles the bombs, so you gotta be careful.
Oh, okay.
Oh, burst chance, let's go.
Hopefully Umbler doesn't show up because I am going to nuke him if he is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a scam that the coins disappear if they're coming down the ramp when the time runs out.
You do pick them up though.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, no burst. Still got 3 rounds to trigger one. All 3 rainbow coins. Come on. Nice, I got all 3. Oh! Oh! Holy hell. Come on, break the last one. No! $400 coins in the first round. This is really good. Hi, Mina.
Hey, Mina.
Oh, rainbow coin. Oh, another rainbow coin. Holy. Oh, no. Not you.
Yeah, we don't want him.
No.
Why is there always 2?
Oh, there we go. Rainbow coin. Nice.
So we only got double special cards in Blackjack, and we only get double Umblers in this.
No! Got a bomb. $820 so far. This is really good. And still no burst. Not that we need one.
He's back again.
Oh, I got all 3 rainbow coins. Nice. Okay. Oh. Dark Falls Apprentice.
I don't have much help with that, given that I'm level 1 in PS2 Classic.
Damn it. Oh, rainbow
Well, I
coin.
have another character at this level, but yeah. Never played this character in PS2 Classic on Global.
1112. This was a pretty good round. No burst though, that's unfortunate. Of course, Umbla shows up when there's a King Mesetan. Okay, got him. Ah.
So many rainbow coins.
Nice. Love to see it. Dip, dip, dip. Dip, dip, dip. Go
No
away.
one wants to hear. That's been a king again.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Let's go. Yes, he left. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I think I just send more coins from that one wave than most of the waves put together.
$754 so far. Nice.
Yeah, I feel like my strat is more or less just sit in the corner because it feels like it's a bit more reliable for collecting coins.
No, 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 no. Ooh. Big catcher.
Thanks for the super chat.
Ah! Thanks, Ali. Gonna read it.
I had to read it in the middle of Mezzatan Shooter, isn't it?
Yeah. I wasn't able to participate in the stream and all, sadly, but I just want to say I hope you have fun. Thank you! Oh, I had a heart. Oh, double coins and 2 kings. Oh, let's go! Oh, holy shit! Wow! That was a lot of rainbow coins.
There's a lot of bombs as well, but I somehow managed to avoid them all.
Yeah, same. That's 600 coins. 600 coins on the first run is pretty good.
Yeah, I started out on bronze originally. I'm quite glad I upped it to silver.
Big catcher.
Really don't like it when there's bombs when I put the big catcher.
I'll power up, let's go. Rainbow coin. Let's go.
Got it.
$1,000 coins. Nice. We're really getting lucky today. It's probably a consolidation price for not getting any scorings.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, I got one. I did manage to get one, but yeah, I just sold it because I needed the money. I've had no more drops since.
Got it. $1,300. It's insane so far.
Does it ever actually end this, or do you just keep going?
What do you mean?
Is there actually an end point of this, or does it just keep going as long as you keep putting coins in?
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Okay.
But there is a PSE burst if you get a full bar and get lucky. Oh, rainbow coin. And during a PSE burst, Queen Macetan shows up. And
Okay.
if you catch her ball, you just get a vomit of coins, basically. And there's also 3 different PC bursts. So there's the regular one, which gives very few coins. Then there is Super PSE Burst, which is a little bit better. And then there is Neo PSE Burst, which gives a crap ton of coins. Hopefully we can get at least 1 PSE Burst today.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Also gotta love those rooms with bisexual lighting.
Casino boost days were the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of wish
I like casino.
I kind of wish they would bring more casino boosts. I don't remember when was the last time, but they did like the event where you could get more SG from the casino for like 4 weeks.
Okay.
And that was nice. I wish they would do those more often. Especially for like dry months. I feel like that would be just a nice incentive to add.
Yeah, definitely.
Gaslighting Kathy? What? Ah, there's the king. 2024. Yeah, I think that was around that time. I only got one.
I think I got all of them.
Our coins, let's go!
I like when you got this power up, stuff just gets deleted.
Yes. Ah, crap. Oh, there's a king.
That's the problem because I've got the power up.
No! Okay. Oh god, oh god. No! Well, I got the rainbow coin. And a bomb. Oh,
Yeah, I think
burst
I caught
chance!
I caught one red bomb and then got like 3 rainbow coins, so all good.
Come on, give me a burst.
Does burst always at the start of the wave then?
And not always. It can happen
Okay.
during the next 3 rounds, basically. But we will know if you get the burst immediately after the round starts. No!
Okay, somehow managed to dodge all those bombs.
Oh. Rainbows! Let's go! Okay. No burst.
Oof.
We have 1 round left to know if we get one. Oh, rainbow coin. Another rainbow coin.
Didn't get that one.
Oh, rainbow. Jesus, that one went to a different side of the screen.
Another one as well. It's raining rainbow coins.
This is a good alternative for a PSC burst. Just give us more rainbow coins, please. Thank you. Yeah, last time I got 5 red bombs because people just kept attacking the thingy. No burst. Sag.
Damn. We used all of our looking at black neck, I think.
Yeah. Oh, rainbow coin. No! Motherfucker.
It's really dropping down at like the worst possible places.
Yeah. Oh, big catcher and rainbow coins. Name and more iconic duo. Whoa. Yeah, we don't need a PSE burst with those drops. Love it. Burstless gamers. Indeed. I would say this is the last round though, because it's midnight already.
Yeah, sure. Will you let us know as well if you like this kind of thing in the end?
Yeah.
I think it's quite cool actually getting to play with people who watch as well.
Yeah. It's always fun. Oh, double coin.
Sorry, apprentice. Far too busy getting coins.
Yes. We have more important matters to attend to. Ah, Mina is here. Works. Okay. So once you have enough coins, you can go over here to the price purveyor. Interesting occupation. And get some star gems. There's 40 star gems each week. Just a very easy way to get some extra star gems.
Okay, I am all star gemmed up.
Okay. And like I said, let us know how you enjoyed these changes. We're always open to do different stuff. And we'll see you next month. The next headline is on the 25th, I think.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
For the next ARKS launch, I will manage to grab an actual guest this time. Because I was just too busy playing other games to like bother with anything PS2 related. So I skipped on a guest. But yeah.
Lost too much in Digimon.
Yes! I was lost in the digital world. And not the Terminal 9-1. Alright. See you next time. Bye!
See you guys.